Welcome back, guys. michaelalfox here, and we're gonna continue on with Let's Play Raskulls. This is Chapter 3, Part 2. In the previous video, obviously, we covered Part 1. And if you go back and check out that video, that's where we faced off against Viking. Now we've moved on to a new stage of Chapter 3, where we're facing off against Duck. Or at least in this level, where we're facing off against Duck. And you'll notice they like to play a lot of bring a lot of stereotypes into this game. Oblivious, ignorant king, the duck who has a lisp, ninja. Well, he's ninja-y, and they're all true to the kind of universal paradigms of what we've come to know about each character type. Anyways, this is a new game type, another one that we're being introduced to here, and it's probably, I'm trying to think, probably the most reliant on manipulating the blocks and altering them, because they give you specific shapes and you have to destroy a block that's that shape and sometimes that color as well. So here we have to, at this level it's everything is red, so it makes it kind of easy. Here for some reason I seem to have ceased all brain function and stopped moving. I'm sure maybe my attention was brought to food or something. Maybe somebody was making poutine, I don't know. Oh god, I love poutine. If you don't know what poutine is, I should make a video just on that, because I'm surprised at the amount of people that don't reside within Canada that don't know what it is. It's delicious, that's what it is. Anyways, here I'm really just trying to get a feel for this game type, because again, like I said, this is new. We haven't done this yet in Raskulls, and this is my first time doing it as well in this video. I didn't have any prior practice. So I'm just trying to think of what the best strategies are. On either side of this level, there's a strip of water so that you can travel up and down through the blocks much more easily without actually having to destroy them. Because I tell you, there's going to be a lot of times when you're playing this and you're just like, oh, I can't believe I destroyed that block. It would have been perfect. I could have finished doing this shape. So that gets really annoying. So I'm glad they added those water columns on the sides, because it helps you get around a lot easier and make those shapes. But honestly, so that's another example of a race where it's not a race, of a level where there's no time limit, there's no rush at all. You could take 12 hours if you wanted, if you could continuously keep your Xbox 360 on that long without it melting. But of course, it's I don't think you'd want to be playing that level for that length of time. And then they go and just bash your brain in with a brain bashing bat with this, because you go from the slowest game type to the fastest. You're not allowed to stop basically in these frenzy races where you have to keep your frenzy the whole time. And I do have to say, I think actually the frenzy races are probably my favorite, just because they require the most flawless execution most of the time, right? You can't, if you miss some of the jars in certain places, it's just like there's no recovering. So you have to be pretty spot on with it, but I kind of like that. I find it to be a little more challenging and fast paced. Like if you screw up, the race only, like you saw there, it took 42 seconds for me to complete, and that's pretty much how long it should take. If you're going any slower than that, then you likely won't finish the race. But it doesn't matter if you screw up, because again, it's very quick to go through. And I just found it to be fun, so it's almost like I want to screw up so I can try it again. And then we get back to another sculpture one. This one's a little more difficult. And, well, I shouldn't say a little more. It actually is pretty much the same. It's just, I'm still getting used to it. And I have actually added transitions throughout here. You're not going to see a completely solid playthrough. The only reason for these little transitions is completely to do with the fact that I played this level for probably, I'm thinking 8 or 9 minutes, which I know you guys don't want to watch me jump around and look confused for 8 or 9 minutes. That doesn't make for a very exciting video. But I think from what I've shown, you still get the gist of it. This is one of those things, it really, you can't watch somebody else do it and it'll make it easier for you to do it. It's a very simple concept. You just have to get off your butt and then, well, I guess go to the couch and get on your butt and play it. And it's just being very perceptive. In this playthrough, I wasn't really on my A game, and you'll be watching, or I'm watching this video now, and I'll be like, oh my god, how could I be so oblivious to this? And it's one of those things you kick yourself because things seem so obvious after you've played it for a few times. But on the initial playthroughs, you're probably gonna have a little more of a struggle. Maybe not as much as I did. I shouldn't say struggle, just I like to take my time with things. So anyway, that's it. This is a shorter video, so we're gonna continue on with chapter 3 in the next one. That'll be part 3. So come back to that. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment on this video. Do it. You know you want to, because I love you guys. Peace out.